do this
What do I have to do? What?
to set this up?
He set it up already. Now all he has to do is log in and say you're in.
Okay.
I literally just start a program and just go, and then I let you in. It's pretty easy.
Well, Sierra has a thing over at the church that goes from 4 to 5:30 today. So I'm here until about 5:25 and
Got
then
it.
get out. But I got
Excellent.
set up on her computer so she can.
Yay! Wonderful.
It's,
And so that's nice.
It's great. It's certainly different than my iPhone.
Yes, you get a little bit more screen. That's good.
That's for sure.
How are things in Chicago? How's the family, Jessica?
The family's good. Things are cold in Chicago. I mean, it's in the 30s, so it's
Yeah.
like, we've had such a nice fall so far.
It's
It's
the
been,
most beautiful summer and fall I've ever known.
yeah, that's been lovely. So,
Wonderful.
but it's like in the 30s today. And
Right.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
You think you're about to get walloped with a pretty big Chicagoland winter?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's transitioning here. It's a very, very scenic fall. I was outside today and it was very nice because it was like 45 degrees and it was sunny and 45. So we're enjoying the last bits of comfortably being outside before we're assuming it'll be
Right.
just, real cold. But so far so good. We're headed towards the end of the first trimester of school. So it's all assessments this week. So we're getting to the end of the first big segment of school, which is great because it means we made it. We made it finally to the end of the first trimester, which is great. How's your new place, Grandma? How are you liking it?
Wonderful. It's a wonderful apartment. I think it's better than any I've ever had.
Oh, that's great. Oh, excellent. And and you're getting all your meals and all the attention. What'd you say?
It's really open. That's one of the
Logan's
things that's really
fine.
nice. Yeah, Logan's joining.
All right, he started.
My gosh, is he in Bali?
Well, we're about to see. Let's see. He's got to get video and audio. Logan, we can't hear you and we can't see you, so he's still working on it. Let's see if he gets in here.
There we go.
Hey, there it is.
Honey, hi,
Hi, Mommy.
honey.
Hi.
Where are you?
I'm in my living room at home.
Good.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
You're not in Bali. I wasn't sure.
No, I'm not. And I guess I'll let you know I'm feeling good enough now. I think everybody else knows. I got COVID.
Oh,
No.
Yeah. Am I the first one in the family to ever get this?
I think so. I don't know. I
One, I think.
think so.
Yeah. Well, I'm the fortunate one then. I got it Thursday. I got symptomatic Thursday. I went ahead and tested Friday. I got notified yesterday. And
Okay.
and it's been a process and I'm feeling a lot better today. So it's looking pretty good.
How did you get COVID? Did you, I mean,
Well, there's probably a whole lot of ways I could have
where's my phone?
gotten it, but
Hey, Kathy.
it's, I'm actually happy now that I got it because it's going to be a natural immunity. I'm going to be a lot safer going to Bali.
Right.
It'll take,
Mhm.
I'm in quarantine for 10 days until next Sunday for the
That's
whole,
right.
All right.
Well, you get to Bali, you're too far away.
well, I am, Mom, you're right. I'm feeling far away. I know, I really want to come see you, but this is kind of, set me
That's all right. You're
back a little bit.
seeing each other.
So, Mom, is that Jessica? And are you in Mom's apartment there? You must be.
Sure am. I helped her get into this call.
She
so-
got me set up and everything. Clint usually did that.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
Door County.
Okay. Well, good for Jessica. And everything's working okay there. The TV and all.
Seems like it.
Everything's wonderful.
Did you go to church this morning?
I did. No, I
did?
didn't. I saw it virtually.
Oh, okay.
I try to take her most weeks, Logan. I come over and pick her
Oh,
up
yeah.
and bring her back, but it's getting cold outside.
And then
Yeah.
a hard truck for her, and she has it set up where she talks to her remote, and she gets First
Aw.
Methodist on her
Right,
TV,
yep.
and she can watch the church
And-
service virtually, and I think she can actually see things better and hear things better watching it at home.
Absolutely. Janet Lutz comes in and sets.
I like that, and it's better right now with the rise of COVID again to just
Yeah,
stay home.
yeah.
There was Kathy with her grandchildren.
Hey, Kathy, how you doing? You're on mute, Kathy. Oh, and we got Grace. Here we go. There we go. Oh, we have puppies and kids.
Sat down there.
That's
Grace.
Grace, oh my goodness, is she dyeing her hair or something?
Oh, you're muted. Kathy and Grace. There you go.
Oh,
Whoa, sorry, I'm here with my really good friend Emily, and we have our 2 dogs, so they are going crazy. So I'm going to keep myself muted because there is a lot of noise here.
Puppies.
Emily too. Hi, Emily.
Hi, Emily. Is that Emily Urquhart?
Yeah.
Hi,
Hi, Kathy.
Emily. Good to see you, Emily.
Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and mute myself here so you guys don't have to hear the dogs.
You're
play.
sweet to get on, Grace. Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
How you doing on Kathy?
Hey, how are you? I'm good. I'm tired. I'm a little tired, but I can't say I'm tired along when my brother Logan has exhaustive COVID. So
Yeah.
I'm to say I'm tired.
Oh, how are you?
What?
We all
Grace wants to know how you are.
How grandma is. Grace.
Wants to know how Logan is.
Yeah.
well, it is an interesting disease. I'll say that. The symptoms, it came on like a cold initially, but it got worse pretty fast. And I got a fever, and which at my age, you just don't get fevers very often. But
Right.
it wasn't, I'm sure, too high. I didn't have a thermometer to measure it. And then it, headache consistently. I can still have some tightness in my lower head, aches and body aches and pains that are just completely unique to anything that I've had.
Huh.
I had diarrhea to begin with, but
no.
I'm good. And then I got concerned yesterday. I started to have sharp pains around my heart and stuff. So that's what they're most concerned about.
Logan.
And so my doctor ordered a
Monoclonal antibodies.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so I went into the hospital and got that last night, and that seemed to help quite a bit, even immediately, and it helps over time.
Oh, man.
The cough is my biggest concern because I'm prone to bronchitis
Yeah.
and infection there, but it's all clear when I get up, and I'm taking antibiotics, which we have had confirmations elsewhere that it's actually helpful. And when I get bronchitis, I always need antibiotics to get over it, even though they say it's just a virus. So
It's from your early smoking, honey.
yeah, it could be. And but I'm so much better today, though. I took a bath and a shower. Couldn't have done that before today. And then I was exhausted.
Yeah.
So it's good it's a football day. I think, if I continue to improve this much daily, I can think pretty well. I'm not confused. I've notified everybody I saw this last week, and I don't know how I got it, but I had a surgery last Wednesday. I was in a hospital for my eye. And I had a torn retina that was discovered inadvertently by a different test that I went in for. So that was very fortunate too. I feel very lucky. I have had several cases that I found by getting tested for a different reason. And I can't remember the first one, but it was important too. But then the torn retina would have been dangerous to go to Bali with. So I had a laser surgery. And, you know, I will admit, you know, it's a little weird these days. In Colorado, you know, we have cases going up, but people are very lax right now about,
Yeah.
you know, they're tired of it. And I had a funeral I went to on Saturday, and we were dancing around. I mean, we had masks on and stuff.
Yeah, and close.
But yeah, and
It's so foolish.
you know, there's just ways in which, you know, this is a highly contagious variant, and but because I'm vaccinated, because I take ivermectin, I feel like I got a mild case, and frankly, I want the natural immunity. At this point, I'm thrilled that I got it. I'm going to be okay. I trust, as weird as this is, and I'll be more protected than ever for traveling. And you know,
Do you want to go to Bali? It's so far away.
well, it's not. It's just a flight, Mom. It just takes a day.
Okay.
I go to train late. But I'm going to see. I want to be with Ida and Lakshmi. Torin's going to be traveling a lot. In fact, he leaves Tuesday for Thailand.
Oh,
When I was thinking I was going to go, now I can't go until I test negative.
Right.
Often that lasts longer than the 10-day quarantine.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
we'll see. You know, I'm going to have to test negative, and then get a ticket and see what the dates are. And my guess is the way it's going, it's been very confusing in Indonesia. They keep changing stuff. The airlines hadn't been able to schedule, even though they opened it, airlines hadn't been able to schedule flights yet, and people hadn't been able to meet all the requirements. And so I may want to wait until December 1st, when I'm sure I can fly directly to Bali and then quarantine for only 3 days, and be there, you know, and I'll cut down the trip. I'll just go for 7 weeks. I want to be back a week before February anyway. So that's the thought now. I don't think, you know, unless all the things just totally turned around and I got worse, which is doubtful, I think I'm okay.
wow.
It was interesting that you said to me, you know, in terms of COVID, that you have aches and pains or body aches or that are different than anything you've experienced. That's an interesting thing.
I'll tell you what they are. They're like roving sharp pains that just come and go, with a general body achiness that's background in most places, or in a lot of places. So, and then you watch those, they ask a lot about it, and especially, of course, around the heart and the lungs. And it was only yesterday that I started to have some of that feeling, and maybe breathing was a little bit harder, but not too bad. And after the treatment with the monoclonal antibodies, I felt better.
So Lisa is with you?
No. She was smart enough. Since I was showing symptoms, we didn't think it was COVID. It seemed like a cold and then the flu. But, you know, she didn't want to get that either.
Right.
You know?
Right. Of course.
And so she was working Friday all day. We had a little bit of contact Thursday night, but we stayed more distant. And she's staying over at Kiefer's apartment, which is empty right now, where Torin was staying. And she won't come back until after quarantine. But I'm in contact with her. She drops off food, anything I want.
Oh, that's
I
great.
give her stuff. She, you know, we have our own, you know, we research a lot about COVID ourselves. but I feel well cared for, along with numerous friends, particularly all my women friends who seem to be checking in on me a lot. So, it's nice.
Lisa's good with food, let me tell you. So I know you're taking care of there.
I am. Yeah. So
And grandma, how are you doing? Because mom was telling me when she was there that you were having some like wrist issues, but it was getting better. How are you doing?
Grandma, how are you doing? You.
Oh, me, I didn't hear. Oh, I'm just wonderful. I'm very good. Everything's going fine. However, I got my wrist, this wrist, I did something to it. So
Are you icing it, mommy, like the doctor said?
I am, but I've
Yes, there's-
I'm,
Done it for you. Yeah.
and I can't, I did something with that, whatever it is I put on my hand. I don't even know where it is.
It's on your table. It's on your brown table.
Is it really?
It is.
Where did you find it?
It was on your brown table. I'll get it.
Oh, no, I don't know, for heaven's sakes. Hey, Alan, good to see you. Hi.
Howdy, howdy.
Oh, this is wonderful. You
And mom, how are your ankles doing? Those were all.
Hi, Gracie. Glad to see you. Who's that next to you? Grace?
Oh, that's Grace's friend, Emily.
I can't see who it is, so. Do you hear me?
My volume is, my computer is old and I'm having issues with the sound, so I can't quite hear sometimes. So I apologize if I don't jump in. But yeah, this is my friend Emily. My boyfriend Kyle is on his way home, so I'll have him pop.
Oh, we're almost getting you. We get we get like the last few words cut off sometimes, Grace, but we get the basic idea. He's coming home soon.
Okay. My computer is about to die.
Nice. Okay. It's telling you. It's telling you. How's that golden retriever doing of yours down in Virginia?
She is fabulous.
Oh, she is. She's
I've
the
got-
greatest thing ever. Oh my
I've
God.
got two very tired relatives of hers on the floor. I got home about 15 minutes ago. We were out all day today climbing rocks. So they got to get extraordinary amounts of attention from people and work themselves up because they really want to participate in the activity itself. But they're very good now at like tracking people on the wall. It's very cute. But they had a good time outside chewing all the things and I think hunting squirrels from a distance, which they really like to do. But yeah, here in Western Mass, we are heading towards the end of the trimester at school, which is great because I have a week off for Thanksgiving. We're going to do Thanksgiving down in New Jersey at Laura's sister's place. Her parents are going to come down. They live in pretty close to Philadelphia in Jersey. So it's a really awesome suburban neighborhood. You'd like it, Grandma. It's really nice. Lots of kid equipment in the streets. I go for runs and it's like reminds me of when I was first going to Park Place and that I didn't really understand how blocks worked. Everybody can kind of look the same to me because it's not like 6 miles to the next house. So I went for a run and they were like, do you know how to get back? I'm like, I think so. So I just had a cell phone and a good map, but we'll be down there for Thanksgiving. And then winter's coming. So Laura's really excited about skiing and we'll do outside stuff and puppies will like snow time, which is really great. We're doing pretty well. It's good. Things are pretty chill here in Western Mass. Black Sheep is super busy. The Amherst is buzzing with students, which is good. Mom and Dad have been busy. They had a litter of puppies, last month. There's, I think, one left that they kept. I think it's always hard to tell. I just always kind of assume that there's a certain number of puppies around.
Josh, I have a question for you.
Shoot. Go ahead.
I saw that on Facebook that Katie had posted about
The
selling
house.
the house. Is that their house?
No. So for the past like 15 years, they've owned. There's a house that's like if you were on our front deck.
Yeah.
And if you could see through the trees, like off to the left, maybe about 500 quarter mile away, there's a house on an adjacent property that they purchased about 15 years ago that they've been renting out for years. But now, especially now that the market is pretty hot everywhere, especially up here, the last tenants left. They refurbished a lot of stuff. They did a bunch of work, and they're putting it on the market for a month. And hopefully it'll sell in a month. That'd be great. But it's one of those things, like, it's going to be on the market for a month. And if they don't sell it, they'll get someone back in there to rent it like instantly, because they can't sell it while somebody's in it, because the leases are always for more than just like a week at a time. So that they did. It's really nice. That's where Katie and Justin lived for a while, actually, before, in one of their arcs through Leverett. They lived in different places, but they were there. But yeah, things are pretty good. Puppy time, sliding into a nice fall here in New England.
There
Hey,
he
we have a cameo here. All right. Look, we need an introduction, Grace. You can't, Grace, no blaming the mic for cutting out, okay? Come on.
The dog is so excited to see him too. Well, I think Kyle he came on one of the calls before.
That's right. He did.
You guys have probably
Okay.
met him.
We have.
Yes.
Excellent.
Kyle.
How's it going?
Nice to see you again, Kyle.
Hi, Kyle.
Yeah, nice to see you guys.
And Grandma, I think Mom was talking to you about this, but we really are trying to find a time to come up to Evanston, Kyle and I. So we'll figure that out. But hopefully soon. We'd love to come up and visit with you.
Well, anytime. My time is wide open.
Perfect.
But don't, this is fine. It's expensive to get here and all the rest, so,
We're coming. Sorry.
Good answer. Good answer.
Good, Grace. Yeah.
Grace and Kathy's fixed up so well.
Right.
And Logan, I mean, it looks amazing.
Oh,
So
it's-
the work that you guys both did and
Oh,
everything is amazing.
So excited to see the new apartment.
Kathy, did you put the lights behind us?
Oh, yes, she did. In the window, my lights, Kathleen,
What? Wait, say again?
for Christmas, the
Did you put up
lights.
the Christmas
Oh,
lights?
yeah, we put the Christmas lights up because when we were there this week,
Ladder,
last
put in a nail here.
found,
nail
we
there.
had, we had to clear out our storage unit, which was downstairs. And we finally found some Christmas stuff that we've been searching for years. So we before I left, we put up some Christmas lights and some Christmas decorations that Mom would feel the spirit.
Yeah,
Also, I'm sorry to jump in again. We unfortunately have to cut out a lot of moving pieces over here. Also, our kitchen sink just broke, so
Nice.
trying to figure that out.
Nice. That's fun.
So home ownership going great so far. So yeah. All right, but love you all. It was so good
Yeah.
to see you
Grace.
guys.
Oh,
Good
good
to
to
see
see
you.
you,
Good to see
Grace.
you.
You look great. Yeah.
Bye, Kyle.
Yeah.
Love you.
Bye, love
Bye.
you.
Bye, everybody.
Are you still there? No, he's gone.
okay.
And
Kathy, where does Kyle live?
With Grace in Washington.
Okay, all right, where does he come from?
Oh, he is from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan in
Oh,
a small town called Ontonagon. And he's a physical therapist and he's awesome for Grace. He is fantastic for Grace. I don't know if I've ever seen her so happy.
Yeah,
she looks happy. It's good.
that's what love will do for you every time.
Yeah, yeah.
Just about to head out
Yeah.
too. Sierra had an activity over at First John Methodist that went from 4 to 5:30. So I was able to come over and get some time with Grandma while Sierra was there and get her on this call.
Yes,
But then
You are the best, Jessica.
That's great.
he's gotta leave.
thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you, Jessica, for your.
so we
yeah.
moved her computer so that it's in the,
Just leave it there. We'll get it.
no, I know, no, it's awesome. It's-
yeah.
But I also learned that her computer has to be charging all the time or it just
Got it.
So we moved the charger, we moved the laptop, and it's great where it is.
Yeah, it's
And-
wonderful. It's wonderful. It's a bigger screen. It's one
So
besides
she
my,
can actually see everyone. She's not having to scroll between and not know.
Yeah.
that's right. My wonderful family.
So I can
Yeah. Give us updates, Kathy. Oh, she froze.
get, oopsie.
Yeah. what-
Mom is having some laser eye surgery next week.
Ah.
Because they found out, just like I've already found, her implants from her cataract surgery have gotten all dirty and cloudy. So they're gonna clean it out.
Right.
One eye on Wednesday, this coming, and then the next eye. And I think she's gonna see really well,
I don't,
considering she lost her glasses.
I have no glasses at all right now, so but anyway, I've gotten used to it. My eyes are gonna be okay, but that's gonna be interesting. I don't know what cleaning out your,
I have questions too, Grandma. What do you? Just go with it. Just go with it.
just ask Kathy if it,
Ah,
So you have how many more days in quarantine, Logan?
I have another 7 days.
Got it. So you catching up on all your Netflix then?
I am right now. Unfortunately, it's a football day, but I have a Patreon. I have another Zoom call with the Roski family, which starts in 5 minutes. So I'm going to be
Got it.
checking off and going to another call. And then
How
I
did-
get to finish the Broncos, who are playing horrible right now.
And before you go, how was your visit? You were on your way to see what's his name? Makasha? What was his name?
Yeah, Makasha Roski, Howard Roski. It was so dear. You know, I'm worried about him not making it, but
Yep.
you know, till I get back.
Yep.
He's now finally getting radiation and trying to beat it off.
Mhm.
But he's pretty,
beautiful dog.
How old is he now?
he's 84.
Wow.
He's
Okay.
had, you know, he's just been an inspiration to everybody around him his whole life, and to me in particular. And you know, if it wasn't so hard to get there, I'd go see him again.
Yeah.
But hopefully he'll make it, and I'll get back and have more time with
His
him.
place is
If I
the
can't go to
humming.
Bali, I'll go live
Yeah. Hummingbird is what's his place
Yeah.
called?
there.
Hummingbird. Yeah.
Hummingbird community.
That's awesome.
And he's got all of his family there right now too, which is really cool.
Oh, good. Good.
And all of those, you know, Howard and a whole group of our friends, all of our kids, we're not such close friends anymore. The Gasses and a few others, but all of our kids are close friends, and they all met together there
Oh,
when I was down there being with Makasha. It was a very, very special time.
that's great.
And they're all looking at doing things in Bali too.
Oh, really? Wow,
Buying
really?
property, having homes. You know, Torrin's got quite a community vision happening there.
That's fantastic. How is Torin doing, by the way?
Well, I wish I knew. I haven't talked to him much, I have to say. He seems to be doing pretty well. I think he got worried he was overstressing me with how much I was holding the business.
Uh-huh.
And so I am completely out of the day-to-day in the business.
Got it.
And he is totally on with it. And
Mhm.
it's, you know, it's a lot right now. Because between the shipping problems and
Yeah.
grocery is very slow. We thought we had a contract. We did have real excitement with Kroger, which represented a complete win for us. But then the King Soopers part of it just didn't go for it. So we're in process, and it's a bureaucracy. We're
Mhm.
talking to Whole Foods and Natural Grocers and others. But we really need to get some big PO sales.
Right. Right.
And in the meantime, he's going to Bali to try to secure and purchase our plant
Mhm.
over there.
Wow.
And because we have learned we have to be in control of it.
Right.
There's no way for us to trust anybody that owns our property.
Right. That makes sense.
So that's
Um,
happening. And any one of about 4 different things could happen that will really set us on a big course up.
Right.
He's going to have to get us there. And so he'll be traveling more. And that hasn't always been easy for Ida.
Right.
So I would like to be with Ida there to see how she manages it. Now, on the other hand, Ida is
Mhm.
even more ambitious than Torin. And she is building and is back. She was able to raise enough money from some of the friends I have here before
Mhm.
she went back. And so she's back in full construction.
Wow,
on
really?
her temple
Wow.
In Gria, her home, the building part. So that will occupy her quite well. And they have a wonderful home over there with extra room. I plan to both stay with them and travel a little bit through the country. I have timeshares that are available in the different resort areas. And so I want to see it. I want to settle in and see what it's like to really be there.
I bet.
But he's got a great place. Anybody wants to go to Bali, it's a doable thing.
It's been very high on my list. I hope to work it into the rotation. I got to get out to that region. I know that it can be a little challenging getting to Indonesia right now, as you've outlined.
Right
Yeah.
I mean, they keep putting off their big
course.
wedding and his
Yeah.
priest thing, and right now I think it's scheduled for 2023.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, that makes sense.
So
makes sense.
hopefully, save your nickels. Though right now it's pretty cheap to get there and get their round trip for about $1,500.
Yeah, that's about as low as it gets.
Yeah.
How's the meal playing, Grandma? How are they treating you there?
Oh, wonderful. I'm being here is just incredible. It's couldn't be better for me.
Awesome. And now they're still running the same types of activities like the movie nights and other things?
Believe me, more activities than I need.
Have you been able to do some of the activities?
Yeah. We have wonderful lectures and musicals between Northwestern and everything. We have
Nice.
wonderful programs and
Oh, wonderful.
I just have to keep walking. That's what I have to do. I'm doing fine though.
Good.
As I got my walker, I can go anywhere.
And have you seen Ken recently? How's he doing?
Oh yes, he and Sylvia, they're doing fine. They couldn't. I can't remember why they're not on tonight.
Sure, yeah, that's fine.
Because I was told, but that's part of the process.
And what about how's Sana doing? Do you get to?
I'm so pleased for him. For both.
Yeah.
It's really great.
And what about Sana? How's she doing? How's her health?
She's a lovely lady. She really is.
Please tell her I said hi. I thought of her. I was over at a friend's house last night and they had a copy of this wonderful, there's this famous cookbook called like the Jerusalem Cookbook. Oh, Logan, do you have to go?
I gotta go.
Okay, it's good to see you, Logan.
Hello, close. Heal up.
Take
Love
care.
you.
Oh. I was over at a friend's house last night and I said they had this very famous cookbook called the Jerusalem Cookbook. So I always think of her when I see those photos that I know so well. So one day, there was something else. What was it? So he's Ken, Sana. I'm blanking on it at the moment. There was something else I wanted to ask. Oh, I know what it was, Grandma. I thought of you today too, because it's been a few years because of COVID, but I got an email today from a young man who's now a senior in high school. And he was on the last team that I brought to Chicago that got to meet you. So 4 years, so he was a first year, so he was a ninth grader. And he was on the team when the last time I came out 3 years ago with the ultimate team. So he just emailed me. He's like, is that happening again? So I don't know if it is, but I got an email. I was like, oh, there it is. One of those kids that met you emailed me.
That's so great, Josh. That was such a neat thing that you would do.
It was so much fun. It's great. It's very fun. It was a win-win for everybody. It was a good time. It was a very good time.
So Josh, can you give love to all your family?
I will. I gotta give him more of a hard time. What I have to do is I gotta get to the farm on one of these Sunday nights and just like park my parents in front of the computer is what I gotta do. I know, it's interesting, it's certain times of day are harder than others, but I think with a certain nudge, I can get Katie over there or myself over. Oh, you
just
frozen
lost
there?
you, Josh.
Can you hear me? Hello. You just froze. Hello, can you hear me? Hello.
I can.
Now.
There you go. Yeah. So I got to get mom and dad. I know Caleb's doing well.
Me for dinner 3 times.
Caleb's doing well. He's very busy with school. And all my nieces are growing up really fast. Nora and Annie and Hazel and Simone are just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Hey, Jess. Oh, you're muted, Jess. You're muted.
There
Hold
we,
on. There we go.
there
Hey,
we go. I
Jess.
figured it out.
I found it.
There we go.
Someone found
I
it.
just picked up Sierra and she wanted to say hi to everybody.
I see.
Hello. Steve.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
Sarah, how you doing?
Oh dear, you look so.
Who's that
We're frozen.
in the corner?
Can you see, Sierra?
Yeah, I
Or
can
is it not working?
We hear you.
Who's down in the right-hand corner? Who is that? My great-granddaughter?
Yep.
Okay, who are you? What's your?
Yeah.
Sierra, talk to them.
Hi.
Tell them about where you just were.
I was just in church. Well,
How
club
was
was
it?
Right, oh, Sierra, my goodness. Okay, thank you. I'm slow. Well, this has just been just wonderful. Seeing. what-
Sierra, getting so big. Are you doing a lot of ninja climbing?
Mm-hmm.
Tell them what,
Excellent.
tell Grouch what you just learned, Sierra.
What did you learn?
Josh, I learned how to do the lachey, and the lachey is like a bar. We have to swing and then catch the other one.
Whoa, that's awesome. I'm not very good at that. I'm not good at that. So that's awesome.
You like
Please-
swing on a bar,
Wow.
you jump, and you have to grab the other bar.
Nice. Is that training for the salmon ladder? That's a thing, right? You have to like do the salmon
Yeah.
ladder next. Nice.
Training for the salmon ladder.
Woo!
And I also did like this thing where you have to try to hang on to this rope.
Nice.
Not really like a rope, like a climbing thing on the ceiling, and you have to try to get your legs up and move like a crab upside down.
That sounds super fun. Is it super fun?
Yeah, but there's a lot of pads on the ground in case you fell.
That's good. I like the pads. That's good. That's very good. It's very important.
Instead of
Oh,
water.
that's great, Sierra.
Some people don't know how to swim, but I know how to swim.
How's school going, Sierra?
Good.
You like, what's your favorite part about school?
Library and recess and lunch.
Library and recess. What do you like about the library?
That you get to get books and you get to make stuff.
You have to make stuff. What stuff do you make?
So we read stories sometimes and then we make something with that story. Like we read a story about this girl named Sky Girl,
Mm-hmm.
and she fell out of the skies when she was pregnant.
Nice.
And then they made the world on the turtle's back.
Nice.
But it's just how people thought the world was made.
Nice. Okay.
Story.
Is that a Native American story, Sierra?
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. I like that you like the library. I like the library too. Nice. What are
At
you
the
gonna?
library in my school.
Nice. Now, do you have any books you're gonna read next? Are you excited about any books?
Yeah, but I already got books, and I'm
You
gonna
do-
return them on Monday,
Good.
and then get books on Monday.
I bet your mom is very proud of you when you return library books on time.
Yes.
And she's learning how to read both in Spanish and English right now.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I read like some in Spanish when it's the Spanish part, which is like the morning,
Uh-huh.
and then I switch to English, and then we go to our specials.
I won't get dinner if I don't leave. They've called me 4 times.
Mom, you just go and get your dinner.
Go get your
okay?
dinner. We'll be right here. We'll be right here.
Okay,
Bye, mommy.
bye-bye. Wonderful to see you all.
Okay, we can end it here. That's fine. We can end it here, Grandma, okay? Okay, have a good dinner, Grandma. Love you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Love you, Grandma.
Love
See you,
you.
Sierra. See you, Kathy.
Love you,
See you,
love
Ellen.
you.
Love you. Bye.
Good to,
Bye-bye.
good to see you guys.
Bye.
And we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Thank you, Josh.
Of course. See ya. Bye.